It's September 2nd, and we are experiencing a heat wave. San Francisco, which has had like 10 recorded days in history over 100 degrees, hit 106 yesterday. And that beat a record from 1894. I don't know what the excuse they used for global climate change in 1894 was. But it's supposed to be 1 degree hotter today. So when it's hotter, there's other issues you have to understand, the dynamics of the plane and your runways. So let's see what the weather says here.
Caution, birds near airport. Advise on initial contact. You'll have information X-ray.
Probably be 37 Celsius, which is exactly 100, just under 100 degrees.
Oakland International Airport ATIP information X-ray 20530. Wind 290 @ 7. Visibility 6. Haze. Sky clear below 12,000. Temperature 35.
35.
11. Altimeter 2978.
Yikes.
ILS and visual approach. Runway 30 and 28 right. Flow control to Los Angeles. Contact clearance delivery for information. Runway 29 appears on chart, but is negative. Taxiway Whiskey 3 closed. The following navigators are out of service. Woodside VOR. Caution, birds near airport.
All right, we guess where we came in. Let's get to ground. Ground Twin Cessna 3318Q back, VFR request.
National Airport ATIP information X-ray.
Twin Cessna 3318 Quebec, Oakland ground, say request.
Good afternoon, Twin Cessna 331 Quebec, Skynight, Cessna 320 slant India, New T's, information X-ray. Would like runway 33 VFR to Auburn today. Well, I'm not going on the taxi, I'm in the ramp
Twin Cessna 18 Quebec, runway 33 taxi via Juliet Delta. Expect a right turn on course, maintain VFR at or below 2,500, squawk 5376.
5376 on the squawk, 2,500 on the altitude, right turn on course, 1 in Quebec. Okay, so that's it, good. Now, as far as the
ground,
heat,
Mooney 201 Romeo Alpha.
as my friend Bobby, the science teacher, tells it,
VFR
is the molecules, when it's hot, are farther apart.
Right for departure.
And so the propellers and the wings have less to bite on, so it takes a faster speed to take off, and you don't have as much power because the props aren't grabbing as much air. Cold air is much better. In fact, even at a sea level airport like Oakland is, you have to be careful of density altitude, because I saw a Cardinal here years back. They were going camping in the summer. They had 3 people and a whole lot of camping gear. Went to take off on a short runway, didn't have the power, and dumped it into the ravine. Nobody got hurt badly, but they should have used a longer runway to do that. So we're turbocharged. We have 2 engines. It's not as critical, but it still applies for us. We'll see. You'll have an indicated airspeed that is a lot lower than what you're used to. Like the ground will be going by, and you'll say, "Man, my airspeed should have been a lot faster than this." So because of that, you really have to watch out on short runways. Take the longest runway available. Get your pilot operating handbook out. Calculate the go-stop distance and what you need to take off, and then add 50% to that, because those are under ideal conditions. So we're going to do the all-important checklist and come back on and take off. All-important checklist is complete. Tower, good afternoon, Twin Cessna 3318 Quebec, runway 33, ready for takeoff.
Twin Cessna 3318 Quebec, Oakland Tower, good afternoon, wind 2605, right turn on course, runway 33, clear for takeoff.
1 Quebec, clear for takeoff, runway 33, right turn on course, and I got the guy going across left to right.
21 Romeo Alpha, the business jet ahead will be exiting them towards the blast fence.
All right, so we need to make sure we got good power, because we got high density altitude, time,
runway 28 right, clear for
check,
the
transponder check,
Right, clear for the option 7.
traffic check, fuel pumps on, all good, we're going.
21 Romeo Alpha, hold your position.
40, 60, 70,
1 Romeo Alpha, behind the business jet, continue
80,
descent.
90, there's red line, there's 100, just climb right off. And we are going to climb straight to 9,500 if they let us. We want some cool air. It's 109, I think, in Sacramento today. All right, so we're climbing down a blue line. I can feel the thinner air with the heat. The 103 the wife shows. What's that for? Where's that for?
Auburn.
For Auburn, 103 where we're going.
Twin Cessna 1 Quebec, radar contacts, altitude.
1 Quebec passing through 700 now.
Afternoon, Oakland Tower, Kodiak 112 Kilo Quebec with you at 2,500.
Kodiak 112 Kilo Quebec, Oakland Tower, good afternoon, make right traffic, runway 28 right.
There's my 1,000
Kodiak
feet.
112 Kilo Quebec, landing San Carlos, requesting the midspan today.
1 Quebec, roger, transition is approved, overfly the Oakland Coliseum, then to the Oakland 30 numbers, and maintain VFR at 2,000.
Okay, descend now, VFR 2,000 across the Oakland Coliseum, then the 30 approach, and then on to midspan for Kilo Quebec.
Twin Cessna 1 Quebec, contact NorCal approach 120.9er.
1 Quebec, 120.9, so long. NorCal, good afternoon. Twin Cessna 331 Quebec, checking in, leaving 1,700, restricted 2,500, requesting Bravo clearance, 9,500.
Twin Cessna 331 Quebec, NorCal approach, cleared in the class Bravo at or below 5,500 for now.
Okay, 1 Quebec, 5,500 for now, 1 Quebec, Bravo clearance. Okay, so we got Bravo clearance.
NorCal United 2046 passing 1,000.
You always repeat that back.
2046 NorCal departure, we're to contact.
We're gonna, it is hazy. We're gonna get above the haze layer here in a second, and there'll probably be a couple of bumps on the top of the haze layer. The wife's sucking for some cool air, but it's not there yet. And as I pull the nose up to climb to the cooler air, we are reducing our forward speed so less air is coming in the cabin. So let me add the fan. And I think getting up to cooler air is better than...
Cessna 18 Quebec, reset transponder squawk 4243.
4243, 1 Quebec.
Thank you.
All right, there's a 4243. Okay, 4243. All right, not much to see out today. I'm setting up for climb, giving it a little extra fuel because it's a hot day.
Twin Cessna 18 Quebec, you can continue your climb through the Bravo there.
1 Quebec through the Bravo, 9,500, thanks. All right, we're unrestricted now for the climb. The air is starting to feel cooler, you feel it? Yeah, starting to feel cooler. We're at 4,000. We've been up in the air for 4 minutes. We have to balance between, on a hot day, cylinder head temperatures, oil temperatures, and stressing the engines by pulling the nose up and climbing instead of doing a shallower climb, but it's hot.
Twin Cessna 18 Quebec, you'll be exiting the Bravo in a couple of miles. Contact Travis approach 119.9er. Good day.
1 Quebec, Travis now, 19.9. Thanks, and so long.
Good.
All right, so we're climbing through 7,200. Just got the change to Travis. Mount Diablo's right there. We're 13 miles out from Oakland. Took us 7 minutes to get to 7,500, so let's talk to Travis. Travis, good afternoon. Twin Cessna 331 in Quebec. Checking in, climbing out of 7,700.
Twin Cessna 3318 Quebec, traffic approach, the Travis altimeter is 2977.
20 Quebec. All right, so that's good. Gonna keep the climb going. The temperature's dropping now. It's 68 degrees outside. So I think the 9,500 was a good guess here. So we're a beam, Mount Diablo now. We will beat 8,500 a beam it. So for the numbers game, 15 miles DME from Oakland, 7 minutes 40 seconds to get to 8,500 feet, and we're continuing to climb. When you are up in the cool air, the airframe gets cooled off, all the metal, everything that's around there gets cool. And so when you start to come down and you're pulling in hot air, the coolness of the plane kind of radiates and keeps it from being too hot. But when you are in a...
18K back, verify climbing to 9,500.
When it Quebec, yeah, air is getting pretty cool up here. We're going to level off at 9,500.
Copy that, sir.
When you leave a hot area and go into a hot area and the plane doesn't have time to cool off, it's tough. All right, we're going to level off here, get some forward speed, cool the plane off, and...
Travis approach, Skyhawk 134 Papa Juliet, 3.5 south of Nutree, 2,900 for 5.
He's boiling in that thing.
Fire patrol aircraft, 172 slant golf, going to patrol down to San Luis Obispo and turn around down there and patrol back.
Good day to do it.
For Papa Juliet, radar contact 6 miles west of Chavez Airport.
Position checks, 134 Papa Juliet, thanks.
Well, the batteries in the headset just went out. So here's the difference between noise canceling without and noise canceling with. So we're...
Area back, 55148, passing 9,000 for 6,000.
Evac 55148, heavy truck approach.
We're very comfortable up here at 9,500 feet.
2977
over the wind
left to Travis for area back 551.
over the Shiloh wind farms right below us. That
Evac 55148, heavy roger.
not one of them is moving. That's amazing. I'd point out anything straight ahead, but you can't see anything. So we're sitting here in cruise. Manifold pressure 29 inches. We're on top of the green on everything. 29 inches of manifold pressure, 2,400 on RPMs. Fuel flow at 17.5 gallons an hour,
55148 heavy,
which gives us 1676 on the left EGT, exhaust gas temperature, and 1545 on the right. So the cylinder head temperatures are right there around 460 on both. Oil pressure is great. Oil temperature is great. Our fuel, we're down to 54 gallons of fuel. We'll have to get fuel in Auburn. That's the other thing I didn't mention in...
November 3G18K back, contact NorCal approach, 125.25.
20 Quebec, 125.25, thanks, and so long.
Southwest 2665, thanks. Do you want to take the visual approach now or just continue on the RNAV?
Let's continue on the RNAV, thanks, Southwest 2665.
Southwest 2665, roger.
SoCal, good afternoon. Twin Cessna 331 Quebec, checking in 9,700.
Twin Cessna 3318 Quebec NorCal approach, Sacramento altimeter 2978, advise any altitude changes.
Twin Quebec, roll advise on any altitude changes.
Mooney 45 Victor, contact Travis approach 126.6.
So if we were...
126.6, 45 Victor, good day.
Just finish my thought on the gasoline. When it's hot out, gasoline expands like a lot of things do. And so you don't want to top your tanks off on a hot day and not fly because it'll overflow the vents or the tanks. So gasoline's another thing that's affected by the heat. So we're 9,500.
2787 descending through 13.
And we're already at the point of 500 feet a minute will get us to our destination.
NorCal approach cleared direct, Delmac intercept the 3411.
Because we're right now at the halfway point. We've been in the air 15 minutes, 15 seconds, and destination, time to destination, 15 minutes and 33 seconds. We're 53 miles away. It's bearing 022, and our speed is 204 knots across the ground. So the controller asked to advise of any, and the way I'm talking, I'm stuttering, because I'm hearing the controller talk, and so I'm stuttering and stopping for a second and listening. So he wanted us to advise of any changes in altitude because there's a lot of incoming traffic until going into Sacramento. So we're 14 out, the plane's nice and cool. We're getting, what, 68 degrees? Let's see what Auburn's weather is. It's got to be over 37 Celsius, which is your 100 degrees. Let's take a listen.
20 at 6 knots. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear below 12,000 feet. Temperature 39 Celsius.
Oh, God.
2.28 Celsius. Altimeter 2989 inches of mercury. Remarks, density altitude 4,600 feet.
So there's density altitude, 4,600 feet for a 1,500 foot elevation airport.
2120 Zulu weather. Wind 230 at 6 knots.
Okay, so we'll be using that. Now, they said that the Celsius
Caravan 10 Charlie, SIGINT altitude descending to?
Is 39 Celsius. I've never heard on the frequency 39 Celsius. If it was 40 Celsius, that would be 105 degrees. So it's hot. So 103, the wife's pulling out the phone to check. SoCal 1 at Quebec, does a gradual descent, is that okay for you today?
Twin Cessna 1 at Quebec, it will be in a moment. For now, maintain VFR at or above 9,500 for traffic.
1 at Quebec, yeah, probably got traffic going into Metro. We're staying at 9,500.
Alameda.
So the wife's 1 Charlie, traffic 11 o'clock, 4 miles northwestbound, 8,700, descending, Boeing 737, caution wake turbulence.
That's probably who we're waiting for. Wife says it's 100 degrees in Alameda.
102, San Francisco.
102 in San Francisco, unheard of. Unheard of. I want to know in 1894, what the last record was, how come it was so hot?
Southwest 2787, cross LMAC at or above 3,000, cleared ILS, runway 34 left approach.
Cross LMAC at or above 3,000.
So I can see Sacramento Executive Airport. It's way down there, like 9,000 feet below us. This is nice and comfy up here. It's a nice day, isn't it?
Or just fly around circles for a while.
Yeah, we could do that.
Till the sun goes down.
Twin Cessna 1 at Quebec, turn 10 degrees right, vector for traffic, maintain VFR at or above 7,000.
1 at Quebec, right turn 10 degrees and at or above 7,000 for traffic, 1 at Quebec. All right, so there's my vector. So I go to my heading bug.
Southwest 2443, contact Capital Tower 125.7.
And might as well start reducing power. What's the use? No need to go fast. Because we're going to start down here, we're going to be picking up a whole lot of speed. Oh, that cold air feels great. All right, we're pushing the nose down. Looking out for traffic. Not many out flying today. It's pretty hot. Nobody's playing soccer, baseball, football outside.
Southwest 2787, reduce speed at 210 left.
They're all at the movies.
Everybody's at the air-conditioned movies or in their cars.
Twin Cessna 1 at Quebec, resume on navigation, contact approach 127.4.
1 at Quebec, 27.4, on nav. Thanks and so long. Wow, I've never been this high over the city recently. NorCal, good afternoon, Twin Cessna 331 at Quebec. Checking in, descending out of 8,700. Okay, I'm not going to...
Cessna 231 at Quebec, NorCal, approach, good afternoon. Maintain VFR at above 6,500 for departing eastbound traffic off Cyber National. Will be a Boeing 737 Southwest colors.
1 at Quebec, 6,500 and no lower, 1 at Quebec. All right, so we're back on course. 7,000 we were given. So we're going to flip the old reminder.
2274, contact approach 123.7.
We're directly over
23
SAC Executive.
Southwest 22
18, Quebec. I'm going to give you a little bit of jog here for that traffic. Fly heading of 350.
1 at Quebec, left to 350 and no lower than 7,000. 1 at Quebec.
Roger that. On the rollout, traffic will be 11 to 1 o'clock and 7 miles. Again, climbing out Cyber National at 2,000, restricted to below you.
1 at Quebec, Roger. We'll look for pretty hazy up here.
Roger that.
All right, so here's our 350 heading for a southwest departure from SAC Metropolitan, International, whatever they call it now. It's Sierra Mike Foxtrot. So we're right over, I can look down and see downtown Sacramento, the Capitol building.
So when at Quebec, on that vector, you'll be passing behind, so I'm going to have them climb through your altitude break. Southwest 5532, maintain 900,000.
I'm the 9,000, Southwest 5532.
Okay, so he's going to have him climb in front of us. We have to watch out for any wake turbulence, so don't know where he is. Still haven't seen him.
Alright, Quebec Pilots discussion, flighting 010.
When Quebec is 010 now, and no joy on that earlier call traffic.
Yeah, you'll be passing behind them. I don't even think you'll be encountering the wake on that trajectory. You'll be passing above his current altitude.
When Quebec, Roger. Rolling out on 010. Okay, there's my 010 rollout. Okay, we're still at 7,700.
Everyone in Quebec, and you can proceed direct to Auburn Airport, maintain above 6,500 still. That'll keep you above the wake. Once you cross that, I'll give you lower.
When in Quebec, Roger, no lower than 6,500 on nav for the airport. When in Quebec.
Where's this McClellan down
That's
here?
McClellan right below us.
Nobody's moving.
Yeah, nothing's moving. So 6,500. And he's doing that to keep us from the wake turbulence. So no use going fast, really fast. I'm still doing 205 knots, and I'm pulling some power back. No sign of anyone.
Fort Tango Mike, Squawk VFR, if you can change approved today.
Today, thanks a lot, Fort Tango Mike.
Welcome.
So I expect the next call to be a termination and no factor on the traffic.
Kind of 18 Quebec, altitude your discretion.
When in Quebec, Roger. All right, so altitude restriction is removed. So you can do whatever you can go down whatever you want. Not that we're going to dive bomb in like I did in Medford on the back course. And I'm not going to ask the guys to fill it up with gas on a 105-degree day. Ooh, I can feel the warmer air coming in. Do I shut the vents off? Keep the cool air here? I think so. Let's turn the cabin air off. So I expect to be cut loose from flight following here any second.
Sky condition clear below 12,000 feet. Temperature 39 Celsius.
Still 39 Celsius. Hasn't cooled off.
Stanley, Quebec, the airport's 12 o'clock, 11 miles. Let me know when you're able to pick it up.
When Quebec's tally-ho on the field.
Okay, roger that. You got one down in the pattern. Squawk VFR, free and change approved today.
When Quebec, thanks, and so long. All right, so we're going to switch frequency. Auburn traffic, Twin Cessna 331 Quebec is 10 to the south, inbound for left traffic, runway 25, Auburn. Full stop.
Now it's hot.
Now we're dive bomb. Okay, wife says the air's hot. Turn the vents off. All right, now we're bombing in. So we'll get into the 45, and then we'll do our gumps.
Auburn traffic, Skyline Fort Tango Mike, base 25 Auburn.
So your gumps, gas, undercarriage, mixture, prop, speed. So it's never too early to turn the gas on. Make sure you're on mains and you are the fuel pumps are on. And like I say many times, the fuel pumps, you turn the electric fuel pumps on in case the engine-driven pumps decide to die on you low on the ground for takeoff and landing.
Auburn traffic, Skyline Fort Tango Mike, final 25 Auburn.
Hey, Skyline, you full stop there?
Affirmative, Fort Tango Mike.
All right, Auburn traffic, Twin Cessna 1 Quebec's on a 6-mile left 45 coming in from the south for 25 Auburn. Full stop, descending out of 3,200. I don't expect many people flying today.
Inbound for Auburn on the 45. CHP just departed, and we're about 2 miles departing south. I'm looking for you. We're climbing through 2,500.
Okay, when in Quebec, I'm at 3,000. Pull the nose up. Well, I'm going to stop here until I get eyes on you. When in Quebec, I got you in sight. Look to your 11 o'clock, above you 3,000.
Okay, CHP's got you in sight. Thank you very much.
Okay, anybody, not much activity down there today, I bet.
No, there's not a whole lot. There was a Malibu that departed right behind me. I don't know where he is. He said he was departing off to the left.
I'll look for him, thanks. Break, Auburn traffic, Twin Cessna 1 in Quebec is on a 3-mile 45, left traffic 25, Auburn, full stop.
Port Tango Mike's clear, 25 Auburn.
Auburn traffic, Twin Sept, 1 Quebec, turning left downwind for 25 Auburn, full stop, 2,400. Okay, so now we got gas. We're below, we're at flap. We're going to be 45-degree angle from the runway, then we'll make our left turn to base. Auburn traffic, Twin Sept, 1 Quebec, turning left base, runway 25 Auburn, full stop. All right, so we're above blue line on base. It's a hot day. We want to make sure that we get this plane down pretty fast because the runway is going to pretend like it's shorter. We'll go full flaps now, about to turn final. Auburn traffic, Twin Sept, 1 Quebec, turning final, runway 25, Auburn, full stop. All right, so we're blue line, we're getting below it. Nobody else waiting to go. A little bumpy here on final. And Auburn traffic, Twin Sept, 1 Quebec, short final, 25 Auburn, full stop. All right, everything checks out. Still got the green. Got one in the window. Hands on the throttle. Sink it right in. Ooh, a little gust there. What the hell was that? Okay. Do I dare open the window? Let's get some air going. Oh my God, it's a blast furnace. Alright, no need to running the brakes up.
What do you do with him?
Let's get off the runway and then we'll grab the phone and get an Uber here so we can ride. So we're going to clear here and we'll announce. Auburn traffic, Twin Sept, 1A Quebec is clear of 25, going to parking, Auburn. That's a hot day and thanks for riding along.